Ceremonial journeys and entering the trance state is a crucial part of our experience and growth as humans here on planet Earth. It's embedded so deeply into our DNA to go into that liminal space of receiving guidance, of witnessing the interconnectedness of all things through our very experience. It's that balance to the very logical and goal-oriented functioning that we're used to every single day in this Western culture. And it's balancing it with that sensitivity, with the openness, with the space for soul, so that we can receive guidance from what is greater than us and feel our place within the whole. And so today I'm going to speak a little bit about ceremony and how to enter into ceremony, why we do ceremony, what I love about ceremonial journeys, and I'm going to guide you through a short spring equinox ritual so you can receive guidance for your soul and ground into this special moment in our year. So I'm Ashley Sunshine. I'm a water priestess and a women's sacred business mentor, and I'm so excited to share with you how water supports me in my own ceremonial journeys and in my receiving of guidance and messages about my soul's journey. And I know that you have a purpose, that you have a specific soul's calling, and that might change as you meander through the winding river of life. But to feel connected to your soul's purpose and to know that you have one and to know how to create space to receive guidance about your soul's mission in the moment to moment or in the day to day or every week or every month or every quarter, every earth holiday, every moon cycle is so powerful. So I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for joining me. And so usually ceremonial space will start with the setup, right? To be intentional about how we set up our space, because we know that our space affects us, that how we place things in the space, which crystals we put, how we place the water, how we cleanse and set up the space is so important and powerful for how we actually feel and are able to open up in ceremony. So Ayurveda really prizes the 5 senses and the sensory organs. So when we're setting up ceremonial space, it's important to address all 5 of the senses. So smell. Do you have incense burning? Do you have good smells around you? Do you have a spray of agua de Florida or some kind of scent that will please, maybe fresh flowers, for example. So then we have sight. We obviously want things to be beautiful. We can go as far as setting things up in sacred geometry so that it really feels pleasing to the eye and aesthetic. But the beauty through the eye is very, very important. And for each of us, that might look different, right? So it's up to you to create your beautiful ceremonial spaces. Then we have sound, so maybe music playing, maybe we have bells, maybe we really make sure that when we're going into ceremony that the people around us know, so that they respect the quiet of the space so that you can enter. One trick I really like to use for the sound, if I can't necessarily get everyone around me on board with being quiet, is putting on sound canceling headphones. And that really helps me to just go inward into that space if I'm doing a ceremony by myself. So we have smell, sight, sound, and we have feeling. So fabrics, materials, textures that will be soft and supportive of you to relax into that ceremonial space. And then finally, taste. So having a piece of fruit, some chocolate, some fresh water nearby to just cleanse and please the senses is so, so powerful. And so ceremonies are often taken place in groups or by yourself. And so it really depends on, who you're with and what the intention is to decide, how to set up the space and take in all of those factors to really support the movement in the space. And so that brings us to intention. When we set up ceremony in our life, we must be clear about our intention. And it could be something so simple as, I just want to open to guidance. I just want to feel some guidance. And it could be so specific as, I would like to use this space to really send blessings and prayers to my grandmother who just passed away, right? I love witnessing the different ceremonies in religious culture and in spiritual culture throughout our world, also from the past and also now. And it's so powerful to see how ceremony is used specifically for transitions, because transitions are very tricky times in our life. It can lead to a lot of unknown. It can lead to fear. Change can be very difficult. And so to have a ceremony for times of transition, to allow yourself to connect to the greater whole and then receive messages from spirit for how to be during this time, this challenging time of transition. So even honoring the transitions of the seasons from, in the northern hemisphere, we're moving right now from winter into spring. And so honoring that moment where we get to kind of put our winter things away and intentionally enter into the spring with our desires, with our fears, with our community, in a way that we're able to zoom out from life and see things from the bigger picture, to make space for our soul. And so creating these beautiful spaces really allows the soul to take up space, that the logical mind can go to the side for a moment, take a break, and that the feminine, the feeling body, the antenna of our being can take up more space. And I really find that to know what I truly want, to know what I'm meant to do this week, this month, to know what feels so right for me, and to make major decisions and even minor decisions, I really need ceremonial space. I really need a moment, and it could be 5 minutes. A ceremony could take as little as 5 minutes. And there's one ceremony that I do 2 minutes a day to connect to my spirit babies, to connect to the beings that I want to bring into my family. And that can take literally 2 minutes. A ceremony can be hours, right? And eventually, as we dive deeper into the water priestess and the priestess journey, even if you identify as a different kind of priestess, or you know that you're called to a certain path, but that you want to use water as a way to connect, that all of life starts to become ceremony. That those ceremonies become more and more and more, and the space between them becomes less and less and less. And that even when we're using the logical mind, it can be in ceremony, right? It's like every time we make a post for our community, it can be in ceremony. Every time we make a phone call, it can be with intention. Every time we go to make dinner, we can clear and open the mind, free the body with a little bit of dancing, and then really infuse love and intention into our meals. And so this is really the power of ceremony, to bring intention and magic into everything we do. And this is what the witches knew. The witches knew that when we stir the pot, if we speak our prayers, our intentions, our spells, we cast our spells into the pot of soup as we're brewing it, it's really carries that frequency. And that magic largely works due to the powers and properties of water. That water literally as a structure remembers the things that we say. It remembers the feelings that we come to it with. And it carries that information with it, especially the more structured the water is, the more pristine the water is, the less polluted the water is, the more it will remember and carry your messages, your prayers, and your intentions through it. So by setting up these ceremonial spaces for whatever we do, we really bring our soul into everything that we do. And this is how we live a life of magic. This is how we co-create heaven on earth. And so in honor of the spring equinox, I want to invite us into a little seed planting ritual. And so for this practice, you're going to want a glass of water. And it's really cool just to have like a beautiful glass. And this chalice is my reminder that I'm drinking this water with intention and ceremony. You can have also a bowl with you and some wild water if you have some, and if not, you can have tap. And if you want to pause this video to go collect your items, please feel free to pause it and come back when you're ready with your glass and your bowl and some water. So this water I collected from the Sea of Galilee here in Israel, and I wrapped it with this cloth that was given to me by my grandmother. And even just that little symbol of wrapping the water, it keeps the integrity of the structure and the energy that I collected it with, because the bottle is clear. So it's gonna receive a lot of frequencies from the external world, including light. So this really protects the water for the times that we're not in ceremony, specifically around this water. So this is what I love too, is like you can really bring intention into every little detail around your ceremonies. And you can go wild with it. It can be really simple, or it can be very, very specific. Okay, so we have our wild water, we have our glass of water, and so let's just say a little water blessing to enter into the ceremonial space. So go ahead and grab your glass of water. Let's take 5 nice deep breaths. With every inhale, breathing in life and love and presence, and every exhale, softening tension in the body. Inhaling love, balance. Exhaling to soften and relax the muscles of the body. Inhale, bringing in whatever qualities you would like to embody today. And exhale, breathing out whatever you're ready to let go of, whatever is ready to be released from your being. Again, breathe in any qualities that you desire. Exhale, softening and making more space for your being. One more time, big breath in, filling up your body. Exhale, creating more space, more softness. And now gazing down at your water, admiring her qualities. Seeing her as a life-giving force, as a living being. And whisper your gratitude. Thank you, water, for your journey throughout our planet. Thank you for bringing life. Thank you for your cleansing and healing properties. Thank you for your unconditional love, for your generosity. Thank you for being here with me as an ally throughout my lifetime. And now whispering your prayers into the water. What are you praying for today? What do you wish for with your heart of hearts today? What do you wish for yourself? What do you wish for your family, your friends, your loved ones? What do you wish for humanity? What do you wish for our earth? And let's take a deep breath in and blow all of those wishes into the water. Deep breath in, breathing all that love into the water. And when you're ready, taking a sip, feeling that water becoming your blood, feeling those prayers being infused into your cellular structure, and feeling your body becoming that living prayer. And so you can go ahead and put your water down and close your eyes. And take a few more nice deep breaths, and this time picking up the pace. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Pull it in all the way in and blow it out. Pull the air in. You're clearing your chalice. Emptying your chalice all the way in, all the way out. All the way in, all the way out. All the way in, all the way out. One more breath, all the way in, all the way out. Resting your hands on your lap, holding the breath out, no breath. Find emptiness. Go to that place of emptiness. Entering into ceremonial space, free from the limits of time and space. Free and coherent in mind and body. When you're ready, take a nice deep breath in, feeling yourself sitting on your lotus throne, calling in your guides and angels, your ancestors to sit with you, around you, beside you, behind you. And feel them helping you make even more space for your soul right now, as you open to receive guidance from your angels, from your guides. And as you breathe, feeling energy coming down through your crown, through your spine, down into the earth. As you breathe down, give your weight down to the earth, growing roots into Pachamama. Thank you, Pachamama, for supporting me. And maybe you want to make some sounds with your voice going down into the earth. Sending all this good energy down as you connect into the greater whole of the earth. As you feel yourself intricately supported by this beautiful motherly matrix, the organic matrix of our Mother Earth. Feel your soul's mission as an important thread. And feel the movement of the earth. If you're in the northern hemisphere, feeling this movement from the depths of winter into the blossoming wetness of spring. Life blooming once again in the earth and in your being. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, feeling yourself going from summer to fall. And feeling that downward and inward moving energy. As we move into spring, we feel the upward and outward moving energy, and just connecting in. Just take these next couple breaths to really connect in. And asking for a dream seed, for a powerful intention, for your soul's mission for this season. And as your eyes are closed and you're deep within the earth, feeling this light traveling from the center of the earth and moving up through your roots, up into your earth star chakra. Feeling this light, this intention, this dream moving up into your body, to your channels, your circuitry. And feeling this dream seed being planted in your heart. And take a few deep breaths as this light from the earth travels up to your heart and is planted into your heart. And just for this moment, feeling that dream seed. Feeling what is being asked of you. And maybe it's not clear in your logical mind. Maybe it's just a feeling. Maybe it's a knowing. Maybe it's a vision. Maybe you can hear the sound of this dream seed. And when you're ready, taking that bowl of water, and I'm going to take my water from the Sea of Galilee and pour it into the bowl. Cupping that bowl of water and feeling that light from the dream seed travel from your heart through your shoulders into your arms and hands and into that water. As that dream seed gets planted in the water, gets embedded into the crystalline structure of the water. And as you breathe, feeling that light, channeling that light, spreading that light, your ancestors, your spirit guides helping you, supporting you, sharing that light into the water. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, amplifying that circuitry from the heart to the water. Raising that water up to the heavens. May it be blessed. May that dream seed be blessed. It is done, it is done, it is done. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity, it is done. And so you can place that bowl of water down, and I'd recommend to keep that water with you for the rest of the day, for the rest of the evening. And before you go to sleep tonight, to pour that water into the earth. And with it, remembering that dream seed and praying with the intention of that dream seed into the earth. And now if you want to take this even a step further, you can take a crystal, or here I have a piece of copal, like frankincense. It's not frankincense, it's copal. You can take a crystal or a piece of incense or gum resin and put it into the water to represent your dream seed and to be infused with all of that blessed water. And when you go to sleep, you can take that crystal out and keep it with you for the rest of the season, for the rest of the month. You can plant it into the earth if that's what you feel called. Making space for the soul allows your soul to be guided with your intuition. So trust your intuition and what you want to do with this water, and how you use the spirit realm and the connection to all to amplify and bring your dream seeds to life with very little effort on your part, right? You can definitely give it effort when you're guided and inspired, but to take that kind of heavy weight off your own mind, to know that when you plant the seed, it's done. It's being taken care of for you. So I hope you enjoyed that ceremony and this practice, and just finishing with an inner smile, lifting your cheeks, lifting your heart, smiling, knowing that all is well, that we are here, and that all is happening, and that the work that you do in this world to remember the sacred is so appreciated and so loved and has ripple effects that spread to every corner of our globe. So let's go from the heart, bringing our hands together at the heart, to the mind. May our thoughts be filled with thoughts of love and kindness, to our words, kissing the thumbs, through the breath, reaching up, and out through our actions. Namaste.